9 o'clock. It's nice out. We're all wearing fucking hoodies. And there is a ton of people down here already. We're going to go looking for Karens and Darrens. I'm out tonight with JC News Now and News Now Lisa.
Woo! It's your girl. It's your girl. Ow!
How far down are we from that place?
It's right around the corner here.
Karenville?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet boys. Sweet boys.
Talk about
Yeah.
what was the channel that shared that video?
Karen Lives Matter.
Karen Lives Matter.
Yeah. Shout out to Karen Lives Matter.
Of course, it's on JC's channel as well. Long format, of course.
Yeah.
You really ought to chop that into a short,
Yeah.
because
I think he did.
that's funny.
Didn't you? I thought you did.
I think
stop
I
it
did.
into it.
I think I did.
MLH, what's up, homie?
Mexican long hair.
Yep, we're out here
What's up?
doing the do, man. Hanging out in downtown Springfield, Missouri, and looking for morons. Last weekend we were down here and had 3 of us. We were like, y'all know how the J-Town Press is the Karen magnet? Well, we were like the Village Idiot magnets that night because we got 3 of them in a row. And then turns out they're all 3 friends. Quite funny. As you can hear, there's a whole lot of bars down here. So there is a ton of college students. Missouri University's down here. We got a live performer. Well, we had 4 come in and 2 left. So I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure and mash that like button. No, it is not. I believe that RSMO 575.190 says that you have to either be suspected of a crime or a witness to a crime that has, or an accident that has substantial physical or property damage. I believe that's the case, but it's not a stop and ID state. JC and Lisa. Hey, friends in code. Yes, I am good, man. Very good. Out here again with JC and Lisa. And the Terry stop is going to be down here. And Josh Fox, News Now, just asked if there was a, if there was an ordinance, a city ordinance against filming cops. Absolutely not.
Fuck that ordinance.
CarThief on scene. CarThief is on the fucking scene.
That cop that just rolled by,
Yeah.
that's Blount.
Yeah, I'm sorry today.
He was a jailer when I was there last year.
Yeah.
Dude's a horrible tyrant.
Is it?
He's going to be more dangerous here than he was in that fucking jail.
Shit, he did good for me today. I shouted him out. Good job, Blunt.
Dude, he was a complete dick sucker in Greene County Jail.
Oh, yeah.
Not even kidding. That's the gay bar.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm messing with. I couldn't do
None of your fucking kidding.
This all used to be the ballroom,
Oh, yeah?
the Outland Ballroom.
Yeah?
Front of the house and the ballroom.
Oh, yeah.
And then the 2 bars split. The Hour House is where front of the house was.
Yeah.
And it was all live music, man. It was a great live music venue.
I think Seven Dust is coming Saturday night.
That would be cool.
Yeah, Seven Dust and something Horizon. Bring me the Horizon. That would be badass.
Tapatíos, ¿qué onda, way?
Tapatios. What's up?
lot of people in the bars already, but not very many people on the street. Yeah, this is exactly downtown. Downtown Springfield, Missouri. Home of University of Missouri. So there's always a shit ton of college kids down here. And we're going to go to a bar where JC, well, I'm not going in the bar, we're just going outside. JC ran into a Darren last weekend, I believe. And of course, he came out to the front patio with quite an exchange and being a giant Darren. And Karen Lives Matter ripped just that part and put it on their channel. And I believe JC even cut it into a short too. It was hilarious. That's kind of cool. That's a light from above the vault. Very old friend of mine owns a bar down here, the Inner Circle Vodka Bar. Never been in it. I don't go into bars anymore, so 16 years working them. 16 years working them kind of ruined me of the habit. So we are right off the square. The square is actually 1 block down that street. Past all the Christmas lights. I don't know if that was a Charger or a Challenger, but it sounded pretty nasty. Really? How big is Gilbert? What's the population there?
I won't forget that. That's burned into my mind.
Small. We are 285 or 87,000 in Springfield proper. And then you take all the smaller towns around us and it's about 350. And they're all 4 miles apart. It looks like we're going to find the village idiots again. Seems like every pickup truck full of young boys drives by hollering the same and shit. Village idiots. Yeah, we're supposed to hike down to Sweet Boys here in a minute and see if we can't run into the Darren again. He was out here in 75-degree weather, bartending, and he had Carhartt thermal bib overalls on. I can't even imagine what his swamp ass was like in a bar with 200 people in it.
I think we're trying to get more.
Yeah, it's a real nice city here. I want to go out to Arizona and see the boys there out in Arizona. My PO will give me travel tickets, no problem. I have to say, if it wasn't for probation, I would probably be friends with this guy. He's one of us. I gave him the pop quiz and he got all 5 elements in order. Yeah, I believe I do. I never knew this. The Hotel Vandevort used to be the Masonic Temple. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's in that brick bar right below the 4 windows on top. It says Masonic Temple. Never noticed that. No, sorry, you're fine. Oh yeah. Some of these old buildings downtown are really nice. Little history lesson. Springfield, Missouri was the very first place that a quick draw gun duel happened. Right on the square, caddy cornered John Eagle with Wild Bill Hickok and another gentleman over a gambling bet. Yeah, and this one was pretty bad. Joko, what's up, bud? Well, I've lost those jokers. I'm out with JC News Now and News Now Lisa. They now live here in Springfield. I may have been paying attention to the live stream and wasn't watching where I was. I smell tacos. And the repo man is out. Guy that owns RPM Recovery is actually a friend of mine, and they do repounds, impounds, towing, and all that. I know him from my days in repo and impound, and RPM has all of downtown's impounds. There's another one. I might just walk over there and see if they're picking them. Hey. I don't know. I thought he was with you. Might get to watch these guys yank a car. Actually show some CarThief news. Which I've been working with another friend of mine to go out and just recording repo work. Yep, they're grabbing them. Stabbing and grabbing. There goes one. And here comes two. Love that sound. Love, love, love that sound. Some hydraulics running, I sure love it. In the ditch dollies. Great piece of equipment right there. The boss man out working tonight?
Who?
The boss man.
He's the boss man.
You know, the owner of the company. Or does he hardly ever work anymore?
Works all the time. Right here on the ground.
Yeah, I had Able Recovery for 12 years, so we were in the same business,
Nice.
repos and impounds. It's fast, man, I'm telling you. Especially get them out in the ditch out, man, they're fast. A lot faster than my old Collins dollies.
What are Collins selling?
They were pre in the ditch.
Oh yeah.
Same basic design, just not as quick, not as smooth.
Well, these aren't very
And up and at 'em. Y'all know Kent Hoover? He's been in the business around here for about 20 years.
Oh, really?
And he and I got an Escalade one night, and I had my lockout tools, he didn't. So he had me follow out.
Yeah.
Turns out that Escalade, all of them are all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
So instead of working on in front of a gangster's house, trying to put the back end on dollies,
Right.
I put his truck on the back, my truck on the front, lifted both sides, and
Oh,
kept
yeah.
his in neutral and just keep your wheels straight.
That's a good idea, man.
And I pulled it about 3 blocks down the road, and then we did the dollies and all that.
Safer to do it that way, hell yeah.
Call that a choo-choo wrecker.
I've never seen that before, but that sounds like it works.
We only had to do that 2 times. You guys just make it out, or y'all been out for a while?
About since 7.
Yeah.
7 years.
There's already a lot of cars down here, man. I mean, for as early as it is, there's a lot of cars down here.
Yeah, we're a little limited on what lots we're allowed to tow out of.
Right.
So it hasn't been a whole lot for us yet tonight, but not too
You still have
bad. Really
the
simple. All they need to do is pay the box.
right. You still have the lots over here by the businesses on Olive and stuff, right? Where they have to have a parking ticket.
No.
Not anymore.
That happened a long time ago. So I've been here for 10 years. I don't remember ever having those lots.
For the longest time, he had the contract for Springfield Parking Association or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they gave him all the lots.
Oh yeah. Yeah, had a lot of new management in the last few years. A lot of new people moving in.
Right.
And you know, for whatever reason, they don't really care to have this kind of towing. So we kind of missed out on that.
Right.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, stick around, man. We'll
Be
see
safe,
that
y'all.
Grab that when we get back.
We used to tow them over to where the college has that lot over by the Affinity property, and we used to go and hide them over there
Oh yeah.
and have have our girls sitting up there, keeping watch over those,
Yeah.
and come over here with 5, 6 trucks and bangity, 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 bang.
Yeah, that's about what that is.
I did that several times with them. Brought both of my trucks out. And one was a twin line boom truck, F550, and the other one was an 810 Intruder, Vulcan, the Vulcan self loader.
So what happened? How come you got out of the game?
16 to 20 hours a day, 7 days a week, 360 days a year.
Yeah, I hear that.
And at almost 52 years old, it was killing me.
Yeah.
And it seemed like everybody. Hey, Tapatios, thanks for being here, brother man. I will be on all night, so come back. And it seemed like everyone I put in that second truck, they'd either break it or steal shit out of cars.
Yeah.
I had to fire a dozen motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And then when the CFPB came into play, and they were requiring everybody to be, of course, I was car certified on about week 1 when I got in the business. And then they were requiring all the tow companies to be CFPB compliant and prove it.
Right.
That was $1,800 a fucking month.
Oof. Oh,
Through the same guy that wrote the cars curriculum. Nice guy, but
Wow.
overpriced.
No kidding. $1,800 a month.
Yeah, it was horrible.
That's insane.
And then, the CFPB made it to where we couldn't have actual car thieves in the business.
Yeah.
No felons.
Right.
Period.
Well, I think that's definitely changed.
No, you're right. Well, I think what the deal is the CFPB only had one person overseeing the entire entity,
Yeah.
and they just didn't have enough people to enforce it
Yeah.
on tow companies. They were worried about banks and shit like that.
Right.
Hell, who all's all still in here? Sound off. I lost 6 of you fuckers. Tapatios is gone. I still got 4 of you, and I love you 4. Yeah, he's already ready to stab and grab. This one I will believe will be a rear wheel drive. And now time for the Go Jacks. God damn, it is front wheel drive. And that's how that shit's done. Oh, good. Where are you at? JC, where are you at? Caucasian Sasquatch. Good to see you, brother man. The owner of this company is an old towing friend of mine. You're in. Zippity doo-dah, motherfucker. That's right. I'm actually showing some CarThief news tonight. Be safe. Dodge 5500 with a dynamic 210, I believe. Pretty cool business. It was a lot of fun. Where are you at, JC? Because I'm coming back out of the alley right now. All right, JC, what are you standing in front of, bub? We might get to watch a few of those tonight, because they got 2 trucks down here that I know of. There may be 3 or 4. Gotcha. I was actually only about halfway down that alley right there.
Wolverine, Caucasian. Good to see y'all.
Yeah, Caucasian just popped into mine too.
Well, that's what I'm watching here.
Oh, okay.
We got a little bit of a delay.
I did not realize that Wolvie was in here.
Wolverine's here.
Oh, there is a little bit of a delay in there.
Yep. About 30 seconds.
Yeah. Where's that stupid Sissy Boys or whatever that place is called?
What?
Sissy Boys.
Oh, Sweet Boys.
Sweet Boys, the bar where Darren works.
There we go.
And they are out here tonight. Wolvie, good to see you, brother man. We got a pole dancer over here. Got a pole dancer over here.
Oh, yeah? Wait, do that again.
That was quite possibly the funniest thing I've seen all night.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, let me get them set up.
Well then.
Right. Well then, that's my friend. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, $15 video.
Oh my God.
That'd be
What up,
$15,
what up?
please.
I'm JC News Now on YouTube.
Oh my God, you're gonna be YouTube famous.
Yeah. 30,000 subs. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
That was great. Sorry, I had to go look at that.
Yeah.
When you don't want to tell your mom, tell everybody that your mom's worked the pole, but there will be signs.
There will be signs.
Yeah. Hi, I'm JC. Nice to meet y'all. Y'all look nice.
Thank you.
Damn. Did you see that?
He's an epic opener. Terry is supposed to be down here with his cousin.
I'm gonna have to blur that part. Hi, I'm JC. All right, get away from me, nerd.
Right. Well, we know whose dick isn't big.
Yeah.
Anyway, where are we from that? Sweet Boys, whatever it's called?
Right around the corner, I think.
Okay. You want to slip down there or what?
Yeah, we can. I was waiting on Lisa to get back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She can take care of herself pretty good.
Grab it hard. Good to see you here. La rata, la rata.
Who is it, Bow? Bow in there?
Huh?
Was Bow in there?
No, no. No, grab it hard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that dude. Hi. What the hell?
Well, they've got 2 wreckers out here that I know of,
Working.
and possibly 3. I think they have 5 trucks. like that. Then they've got the heavy and a couple or three rollbacks. Well, tonight we are in downtown Springfield, Missouri. Me and JC News Now and News Now Lisa. And if you roll back about 20 minutes, you would get to see two repos or impounds, whatever they were. Buddy of mine has a repo and impound company down here, and from my 12 years in the business, and he's got a lot of these lots downtown, and they pull cars every weekend, Thursday through Saturday.
Wonder where the retarded girl went.
The booty goon.
The booty goon. Man, chicks here ain't crazy like they are in Little Rock. Man.
No.
They get crazy there.
Well, along about midnight, the college girls get kind of retarded, but
Yeah, that's what I want.
hopefully we're able to duck into a
Get a couple cop watches in.
yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna end this. I'll save it.
We'll have to duck into a parking garage
Yeah.
along about midnight when that storm rolls in.
Yeah.
Once it passes, we can go back out.
I don't think she'll want to stay too much longer, actually.
Really? How late are you thinking?
I don't know. It's not that late now, is it?
No.
It's 9 o'clock. It's 10 after 9.
No, that's
Shit don't start happening until about 11, does it?
well, about 9:45, 10 o'clock is when it really starts popping. After some of these kids get a bunch of drinks in them, they start acting stupid and stuff. I don't know, it's just me, but there's a whole lot cooler things to spend a lot of money on
Yeah.
than underlighting your wheels.
Yeah. Where's the cops?
No idea, and I'm not seeing any cherries and berries anywhere.
Still alive?
Oh yeah. Well, that was almost a wish I'd been 6 inches closer to that.
Yeah.
The whole car Hope it's not too windy on you guys. Definitely some wind. We got a small thunderstorm coming in along about midnight. Yeah, that car was sagging.
On one side. That's a
Grab it.
type of mama.
Grab it hard.
Yeah, I like that dude.
Was like Elroy Redbeard. If she ain't 280, she ain't my lady.
Yeah. Damn it, wind's cold.
Yeah. Yeah, we're expecting a little bitty thunderstorm come in along about midnight, and it's only going to be in town for about 15 to 30 minutes, and it's getting much bigger as it gets west of, or east of us. Now, I already walked by the boogie.
Yeah.
It's on the opposite side of the boogie, right?
Yeah.
It's on this side.
Yeah.
I walked right by it.
Wonder where the hell she is.
I don't know.
She's live on Facebook.
Oh, she's live?
Yeah. The mini bike gang.
Yeah, Hex Angels.
Pretty early.
For those of you wondering, that was Hex Angels,
Yeah.
the Grom gang.
I saw it start to go as soon as I started.
Right now, just watching traffic and people. Really, that's all that's going on, and I don't want to cut the live because I've still got people watching. I don't care if there's 2 or 3 viewers. I love having them.
Yeah.
I love having them. I need the watch time.
Yeah.
I'm just a short hop, skip, and a jump away from my 4,000.
Wham.
Got one black one and one white one,
Yeah, look. How
and
cool
another
is that?
and another black one.
I don't know. In my opinion, I don't think it's all that groovy.
Nah, I don't think it's all that groovy either.
Little peeny.
I mean,
Sit-down.
there's a whole bunch cooler ways to spend a bunch of money than that.
Yeah. Oh, here comes a gaggle of girls. Let's see if I can embarrass myself again. Maybe they'll come this way. Oh yeah, they're coming this way.
They may stay on the other side of the road for you.
They're not really thick enough for my taste. Well, I can take my mama. They're all too young too for me. I'm an old bastard.
Right.
That's more my speed. Got flowers in her hair.
Yeah, the humidity's going to be pretty bad tomorrow.
Yeah.
Grab it hard. I just gave you a wrench because you're giving me a lot of information, weather and stuff like that. Especially, you know, when we had that shooting in town, you were giving us all the info on that too. Yeah.
Playing with the mini bike.
See, pulls a wheelie half a block down the road where I don't get to film it.
Yeah. Now here we go, right here.
Hey, reliable news. Good to see you in here, Mark. Yeah, that gang is deadly. Hex Angels.
Hey, you live streaming?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
YouTube.
Yo!
Howdy, howdy.
News.
News? Oh,
Car-
hell yeah.
Car Thief News.
CarThief News. Share, like, and subscribe.
Man, he's dressed up like a fishing lure.
Yeah, that's a he.
Yeah,
That's a shiny feller, ain't he?
well, that's a shiny feller.
Oh, there we go. Come on down here, Mama. Let me start. Oh, they're crossing. Two thick girls, too. There we go. Now we go. Give me a time of day. You get the smoke. Thank you.
Yep. Go ahead and toss it in the grate.
Done with it?
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna mac on them. Stick them over here. Yep, they can. Maybe. No, they keep them going. Damn.
I've got a lot of scars on my lights,
Yeah,
and I know my lens is completely clean.
yeah. Get the haze around the lights and shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like a starburst.
Yeah, I hate that. I used to get it when I wear my contacts too long.
Lady J said it was on their end too, which kind of sucks.
Yeah,
But it is what it is.
it's what it is.
Go for it.
Yeah. I can feel it already.
That was cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, Galaxy 500 with flame job.
Mhm.
I wish I'd have got it this direction.
Yeah. I seen him go by and I went ahead and had my shit around. I guess I ought to crank up and start filming a little out here. I'm not seeing any cops. I've seen them one.
I've seen 2 or 3 tops.
Yeah. I've seen
3.
a couple of them drive by and I've seen one lit up, but it's too far away. I wonder if they're gonna come back by. Start filming shit. You can go live on TikTok. Fuck it.
I have not done that yet.
I need to. I've been doing it. Was doing a live every night for like an hour.
Yeah, but the cops don't typically do that to us out here. They don't flashlight us and spotlight us. They usually don't do it. They're sometimes dickish in other ways, but not, prior restraint kind of way. Yeah, they're regular old LED headlights, and my camera's almost blind. Right? Yeah, I see all of our Arizona boys get the flashlight in the face, and they give it right back.
Yeah.
AZ Unfiltered had a couple of real good drops this week.
Yeah.
They were fun videos.
Oh yeah. I like that dude.
I talk to him from time to time on Facebook more than anything.
Yeah.
It is starting to chill down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. I kind of want to be out here on the corner where I can see all directions.
Right. I definitely was not stupid tonight. I ate ibuprofen before we came out.
Yeah.
That's a must. That way's kind of dead. Should we walk down and see if Darren comes out and visits?
We can.
Let's do that. We're gonna walk down to Sissy Boys.
All right. Hi, you're on TikTok.
Come here!
All right.
JC News Now.
You want to shout out your TikTok channels? I got a big following.
Are y'all live streaming?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. On
Yeah.
TikTok?
Yeah.
He's on TikTok, I'm on YouTube.
Can you check out Big Orion on both SoundCloud and YouTube? I have a song called Satire out right now.
I
Cool.
will sure check it out.
All right, awesome.
Heck yeah, I'll shout you out too, man, on my YouTube.
Thank you.
It's a lot bigger than my TikTok. Keep making music,
No,
man.
go, go, go.
Right.
Have a good day.
You too. Hey, a boring sandwich. Good to see you here, brother man.
A boring sandwich, what's up, man? I like that dude. Let me say hi to him. A boring sandwich, what's up, man? I hope you guys are doing good up there. I'd like to get up there soon and see you.
Yes,
We need to break bread and share air.
that is correct. Yeah, grab it hard. I can't do that. I'm on paper, man. I'm probation. But I will sit around and drink unsweet tea.
I don't want to wait and see if I can see the girl. But if you want to walk down there,
Who, Lisa?
yeah. And I'm waiting on that carload to come back by.
Oh, okay. Y'all misery boys need to get hung out. She just stuck her tongue out at me.
Yeah. I'll give you one. I got free hugs. Yeah, my TikTok's not loading good.
No shit.
Whoa.
8K. They're not even making me pay mine. And I only have to check in every 90 days. My PO, I couldn't hand pick a better PO. Yeah, Springfield is about as big as I want to be in Springfield. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I have to check in every 90 days. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. My PO and I probably would be friends if it wasn't for probation. We would be friends in the real world. I hit him with the pop quiz for the 5 elements of the First Amendment, and he got them in order. Correct, in order. Even though he's an officer of the court, he's probably one of us, for the lack of a better way to put it. Super cool guy. And he knows I'm not going to be a thorn in his side, so
I'm going to intercept.
intercept. Okay, away we go.
Couple thick girls. JC News Now. What's up, everybody? Out here with CarThief News. And News Now Lisa, which I don't know where she is.
Yeah, we've lost her. She tends to get a little squirrely and takes off, so.
Howdy.
It's the Grom gang again. That really is kind of funny.
See? See it?
Y'all be looking out on the 27th. My firstborn turns 22. And I'll be dropping a birthday.
Right on, dickhead.
Nice jacket, nerd. Fuck you too, dick sucker.
Hi.
Can we have a picture with you? You're really awesome.
Yeah, I'm JC.
You're JC?
Yeah. JC News Now on YouTube.
Curling your hair. Do we do the peace sign?
What you want?
Do we want to hold our hands up? Like
If you want.
BFF? Okay.
Do what you want.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Where do we find you?
JC News Now.
JC News Now. What do you do?
I'm on YouTube. I'm a cop watcher. I make sure the cops don't violate your rights. I
Oh,
go to
perfect.
traffic
Okay, wait.
stops.
Who it was again? Do it.
JC News Now.
That's your like legit job? Wow.
And then CarThief News.
And that's CarThief News.
CarThief is one
I
word.
need a hat like that.
Yeah.
I had to have it custom made.
Really?
Thank you for saying
One of these
hi.
days I'll make
You're
swag.
very pretty.
Thank you.
Way too young.
Way too young. I'm old enough to be granddad.
I don't know about granddad, but definitely dad.
Yeah. Damn, my girl's 32.
Shit.
My daughter.
Now, my firstborn is 22 in 4 more days.
Yeah.
What is today?
22. 22nd.
22nd?
Yeah.
5 more days. That's just a little dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt, boring sandwich.
Don't worry. A boring sandwich.
Ride without lights. I mean, I'm a dumbass in a lot of different ways, just not that way.
Let's get a wheelie.
Down here riding wheelies without a fucking headlight.
Yeah. Or a tail light. I don't think either one of them do.
I mean,
I guess they're used to running.
the other guy is not even running his headlights. I thought that girl squealing was an ambulance.
Yeah. I thought she was cute. When did they come back?
I heard a girl squealing from about a block away. It sounded like an ambulance.
Yeah.
My picture looks awful. I need a better one.
Okay.
They'd come back for another picture.
You're good. Perfect.
That is so funny.
Awesome.
We'll follow you. Yeah, I'll
appreciate
follow
it.
you.
Yeah, leave a
Am
message.
I going to be on this one?
Yeah.
We're going to tell our whole town. Hey, we love JC. We love JC.
It'll be up tomorrow.
Okay, I'll share it.
I'm Jimmy Haig on Facebook. H-A-H.
Okay, I'll friend you.
All right, thanks.
They came back for that number. Yeah, they said the first picture wasn't very good, so they wanted another one. There's Terry right there.
Who is it?
Terry, stop.
Look, we got the Terry stop in town, y'all.
The infamous T.
I'm JC.
The infamous Mr. T.
Hey,
The Terry stop.
How you doing, brother man?
we out here.
Good to
We
see
out
you, man.
here.
Good, good, good.
So I don't know if y'all remember.
Good to see
It's my cousin
How you
Mike.
doing?
Good,
Good,
Dwight.
good.
Awesome.
Dwight here is actually in the process of putting together a new business. He has hired my company, American Citizens 2, which is one of the older companies, to get it all put together.
Cool.
And show him how to run all of those things together.
Hell yeah.
And Mike here is supposed to be helping me. He was supposed to go do a bid today on the landscaping service, but he didn't. So anyway, I'm gonna dock his pay for that. And then my homeboy Dirt over here, he is the private chef, executive chef. And we're out here trying to do some things, and I heard y'all was gonna be out here.
We got the
Classical,
Terry stop.
classical Frank.
I wanted to see what y'all. Because listen, you know I haven't posted in a while.
Anyone that can name the five
You know
mother
why?
sauces is my
Shame.
Shame.
The
I'm also,
I
I'm also a
fled
chef.
out to that stuff that happened.
Man, you can't sweat that.
Woo.
Yeah. You can't sweat that, brother.
It actually sounds
I know.
good.
I mean, well,
They got some bass coming out of it.
I'm gonna, right? In fact, I'm leaving the city. I'm about to do something different with my channel.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm gonna be doing some homesteading videos.
Right on.
Oh,
Right.
nice.
Man, I'll share them.
Yeah, I'm about to do some homesteading videos. Hope y'all happen to come out. So I'm working on that. But every once in a while, y'all be out. I'm gonna be out here with y'all.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for.
We
So-
haven't seen any stops yet, and only 3 cops, so
Really?
it's still kind of early.
Man, I got one last night, dude.
Yeah, the one that you showed that you put up today.
Yeah.
I saw y'all saw it. I saw the kids. Listen, that was great. I was reassured as fuck, bro. I was like, oh
dude,
man.
I gotta post that.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone in here needs to go over to JC News now and check out the video where he ran into some youngsters at the square,
Yeah, listen.
and they knew
So we out
the Bill of Rights.
out here all night.
They were quizzing him, and they knew.
Yeah.
It's kind of reassuring.
I'm hoping 2025 is where everything changes for everyone. You know what I mean? Like the reality of what's happening happens. 2025.
Yeah,
It's gonna be the year.
I hope so, man. I hope you're right.
I think we're going to get to watch a lot of things change on the whole stage.
Absolutely. You know, I was thinking to myself as I've been watching these politics and all that stuff for a long time, I was like, eventually, right, the characters are going to do something that is going to try to get me on board with what they're doing.
See ya.
And it happened, right?
Yeah.
Because Tulsi Gabbard, huge Tulsi Gabbard fan.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Elon Musk, you know, fuck with Elon, right? RFK,
Yeah.
right?
That's
RFK.
my dude right there.
Right. And they are now a part of the government. And I was watching Alex Jones, and I was watching Disturbing Illusions,
Yeah.
right, Brian?
Yeah.
I was and he was pointing out, I was like, no, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
All right.
All right, well, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all gonna be out here?
Yeah, we're going to walk.
All right. Well, hey, if y'all hear anything, let me know. I'm trying to put my life
Motherfucker, you
together.
stink pretty.
Thanks. Yeah, I gotta put some of this shit on.
I got my shit on too.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. That's the Terry stop. Go check his channel out. He's not posting a lot lately, but he's posting something.
And a new citizen.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah. I would not be surprised to see them boys get pulled over tonight.
Right. Hi, ladies. I'm JC.
Cool. He's an epic opener, and they just treat him like dirt. Like, hi, ladies, I'm JC. Cool. Somebody dropped the cord.
Yeah, sure enough, didn't it?
What is it, Apple?
Yep, no
That's
iPhone.
Firewire.
Yeah, you want it?
Nope, I've never owned an Apple product.
I've got an old iPhone.
There you
that
go.
I need a cord for.
There you go.
Yeah, good.
Finders keepers.
Yeah, I'll plug it in front too. Oh, that's sweet.
That is actually pretty fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
He's got some boom coming out of it.
Yeah, yeah. That new car don't even compare.
I saw a fiberglass body, retro design.
Yeah.
The front end was 57, the middle was 58, and the tail was 59. Bel Air.
I've seen the Taurus and a Tipo put together.
Sitting on a ZR1 body and cab.
That's awesome.
Man, it was so freaking cool.
What? Yeah, we went to go pee. There's someone having sex in there.
Oh, really?
Yay! Screwed
Did
that
you go,
bathroom
did you
up.
go pee?
Yeah, I did go pee.
Screwed that bathroom up.
Appreciate your service.
Some people's kids,
Hi,
right?
ladies.
Some people's kids.
Some people's kids, huh?
There's always going to be some people's kids.
Yeah. You never know what you're going to run into.
Should we all go ahead and go down?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know where Lisa is.
Well, we'll just have to catch up with her somewhere. We're going to walk down here to Sissy Boys. It's actually called Sweet Boys,
We are moving on.
where Darren works. JC has an epic Darren video from last weekend. Karen Lives Matter even picked it up. Yep, it's down here. There's hardly anybody in it, so who knows if there's going to be Darren action tonight. This was the bar that had the Darren. It's actually a cool little pub. Go down here and get a different angle on the people watching. Well, I wish that ibuprofen would hurry up and kick in. Weather coming in making me kind of hurt. Holy shnikes. Man, guys, listen, I'm never a PayPal Patty, but I left my stupid ass wallet at home and all my cash. All I have is my Cash App on my phone. If there's anyone in here can shoot me 10 bucks, I'll shoot it back to you tomorrow as soon as I can some money on my card. Nickel me this, nickel me that. That's right. there's starting to be a whole lot of people out here, which does get more fun. These bars get filled up and it'll be real fun. Thank God for shoulder straps. Well, I don't go in the bars, but the fact is, oh, thank you, brother. Be looking on the 27th, son. Everybody in here, Elijah Fleener is my firstborn, and the 27th is his 22nd birthday. Oh, I hadn't even got to tell you yet, bub. I am doing my taxes, and the money that I get back, I'm going to go ahead and make a trip down and see you guys. I'll be down probably a couple weeks and stay a week with y'all, and I've got a couple more people in Florida that I want to stay with. And first things first, I want to come see you and your brother. And your mother, of course. Are you at work tonight?
Say?
I was asking my son if he's at work. I'm live streaming,
okay.
sorry. You know, when it comes to those crowds like that, I went to college in Dallas, Texas, and I was at a mall in Mesquite, which is a suburb on the south side of Dallas, and I was in a mall in the arcade with my roommate in college. We were playing games, hanging out. Of course, we was HAF, and oh, cool, good, and 6 people were shot in that mall, and it was right outside the arcade. So for the longest time, I would not walk into a mall. I still get a little nervous when I go into any mall. But that's a big reason that I don't go into bars anymore, is because of the crowds. You know, I worked in them. The biggest reason, I worked in bars for 16 years, 13 of it bouncing, and 3 years as an owner. And that pretty much cured me of the habit of wanting to go to bars. I just, nah, no thanks. Right. Yeah, I've probably worked 100 concerts, security, and been to 50 or 60 more. And that was always a lot different than bar security. You know, and certainly venue security if there's drinking. The bar security, you got a lot of fights. And the venue, you're just dealing with jackasses in general. But concerts, it's just a bunch of kids screaming and smoking pot. Not that big of a deal. Dude, for my 13 years, bar fights were fun to be in. The last 5 years I bounced. When I started, I worked for the second largest bar owner in the United States. He had 132 bars nationwide and was based out of Odessa, Texas. The last 5 years I was a bouncer. I was head of security over 4 gentlemen's clubs and a sports bar. That was interesting indeed. There's the no headlight boys again. Okay. Yeah, I started bouncing in started doing concert security in 88. I was 18 years old. And then bar security, that started in 93. I had come home from college, 23 years old, and my dad was very good friends with Herb Graham, and he came in the gym, and I said, hey, can I come to work for you? And he said, yeah, absolutely. I was 6'3" and about 275, and already had earned a black belt in judo, so I was already kind of a rough and tumble ding dong anyway. And Dallas was interesting as well, running around Deep Ellum for 3.5 years. Lots of punk rock down there, which basically I'm just a grown-up punk rock. Howdy, howdy.
Are you recording me in public?
I am.
You better not be, buddy.
Look up case law. Nuisance v. DeCorsia. Cats v. U.S.
Jimmy hanging out at Sweet Boys with the gays?
No. He's down on the other end of the block. Actually waiting on you.
I've been down by the truck.
Okay.
Waiting on me for what?
Just to get back together.
Oh, well, I've been waiting.
I'm out with Dudes Now Lisa as well.
I figured you'd be over at Sweet Boys.
No, Sweet Boys is right here, and there's nobody on the patio, so.
No, I know. There's nobody really out, but there's some little hottie cowgirls. I feel like a loose meat sandwich right now. Oh, they're about to pull up in there and about to jump it. Look at the pup. Look at the pup. Oh,
Yeah, it looks
look
like.
at that baby.
Looks like they are.
That baby knows that guy.
Oh, that's the food truck.
That pup knows him.
That's the food truck coming in.
That pup knows that guy. He knows he got the young.
I wonder what kind of dog that is.
That's a golden doodle, I think. It's a doodle?
He's cute as fuck.
Yeah, look at he loves his dad. That's his dad, ain't it?
He's cute.
Yeah, look at him. They're adorable. You got 21 thumbs ups?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Now I've only got 3 in right now, but I had 9 or 10
Oh,
earlier.
yeah, they come in and out.
They come in and out. My firstborn Eli is in here, hanging out with Pop, playing games.
Well, I'll see if I can find JC. What are you guys ready to bounce or something?
No, we're just hanging out, people watching.
Yeah, there ain't nothing going on. I
Haven't seen a single
it's been lame.
pullover since that one down at the square. There was like 5 blocks that way.
Oh, yeah.
And
the
we've
cop,
only-
he kept driving by me, but I was just sitting there.
We've only seen 3 cops drive by all night.
It's the same one in Tubby 2x4.
Yeah, it's Tubby and
Tubby's still sitting down at the
Blount. Blount was the guy I was telling JC about. There was an absolute tyrant when he worked at Greene County Jail.
Yeah, I know.
That dude was a dick sucker.
But Tubby, I got a $1,000 claim in with the city for Tubby.
He's a dick.
That's what I'm do. That's what I just do. I just live off tort claims. You don't identify. I'm gonna report you, and I'm gonna get $1,000 for my.
Well, the Badge Act of 1993 forces him to identify.
Well, yeah, the 1993 Badge ID Act. You can get up to 30 years for not identifying. Now you know that sounds excessive, but if you've been in law enforcement for 20-something plus years, 30 years. You haven't been identified for 30 years. You deserve 30 years in prison.
I got a Karen.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right there at the desk. You come out here and said you can't film right here.
You can.
Sure can. It's public sidewalk.
Yeah.
Is it that guy right there?
She said I'm the owner. You can see him standing at the podium. You can look right through here and your camera will hit him.
Yeah, I'm not going through that because that was the bar that I got arrested for my gun charge. 3 bouncers came out, had absolute intentions of whipping my ass, and I used force in defense of persons, which RSMO 563.093.
I think that's Terry talking to him. I'm not sure. sure though.
Terry, stop.
Yeah.
Stop lying.
Is that Terry? Surely not. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
Why is Terry hanging out in a gay bar?
I don't know. Is that him?
If it's him, it's a gay bar. I ain't hating, just saying. And now I've got post-conviction relief on that coming up because my attorney waived my right to a jury trial for a bench trial. 563.093. I believe that's right. No, 563.031 is the use of force in defense of persons, and Section 3 is a no duty to retreat, which basically is your stand your ground law. And then subsection 3 says that anywhere you're lawfully allowed to be, which on a public sidewalk you are, you can use force in defense of persons if you're afraid for your safety. That's that. You do not have to get in a fist fight. And my attorney waived my right. Yeah, well, it's a permitless carry state. My attorney waived my right to a jury trial for a bench trial in front of the second harshest judge in the county. He was an assistant prosecuting attorney for 22 years before he was a judge. And my attorney also he refused to call me to the stand to give my side of the story. So he only got the prosecution side of the story, and of course he's gonna convict. So I've got post-conviction relief coming up.
That's so funny.
And the attorney that I've got on that, yes, bad lawyer. He was a great family lawyer. He was just a horrible criminal defense lawyer. And my post-conviction relief attorney says that I've got a very, very good case to get the conviction overturned because of the 4th to 14th Amendment violation for no due process. And the 6th Amendment of not having a jury of my peers. No, it was an older dude. Just a dumbass. Hi. Yeah, it shouldn't have even held up. But there were so many constitutional violations, 14th, 6th, all of that. That's why my new attorney for the post-conviction relief says that I've got a very, very good case. I just want to be cleared. I'm off the parole portion of that and just on probation for another item. And my PO, how are you? My PO took me off parole on that case 2 years early. He said, I don't even know why you're here. Based on what you went through in the courts, I don't even know why you're here on either case. The other case was a DWI from my motorcycle accident. You guys are already all aware of that. And the cop, the helmet came off my head and I was unconscious for about 40 hours in neural trauma ICU, the whole 9 yards. And the cop took a warrantless blood draw from an unconscious man. And in the Supreme Court case, Missouri versus McNeely, they said that a warrantless blood draw is a Fourth Amendment violation. And then later on, Schmerber versus California, also in the Supreme Court, they said that the warrantless blood draw from an unconscious individual is a Fourth Amendment violation. I was not able to bring any of that up in trial. It was total bullshit. I should have learned my lesson on that. so, 14 months in jail and then 120 days in prison. I got out and my PO said, you know, I've been doing this for about 9 years, and he says, I've gotten pretty good at picking them. I said, what do you mean? He said, I can tell when someone's going to be a hard time, is going to be a thorn in my side, and you're just not going to be it. I'm not going to have a problem with you. And for the first month and a half, I've checked in with him once a week, you know, on time, every time. And he gave me a criminal history assessment. And he said, I don't honestly know why you're here. I'm putting you on the lowest supervision level, which is every 90 days. And if you call me with a tiddlywinks question at 45 days, I'll start your 90 days over. Since then, I've seen him exactly twice, and I talk to him on the phone once every 90 days. But I've actually seen him twice. Good dude. And if you're listening to any of my stuff, Justin, you're the dude. Yeah, I tried to appeal that, and the appellate courts said no. Well, JC and Lisa are down here talking to Terry and them again.
Otherwise, well, we have thought about that. Yeah, we have thought about that. The only thing that happens is it does block our lights on the inside, people being able to see. But I do understand what you're doing. And that's not a bad thing. My main concern is some of our customers, well, people in general sometimes don't like to be videoed going into public places, especially clubs. So,
You know, most of them don't understand the law, though. That's the bad part.
well, they may not. They may not, and sometimes I think the laws get bent a lot of times. And that also goes with the understanding of it. It gets bent.
Sure.
So,
I like the jacket.
thank you. I like to be a little flashy.
Thank you for having me talk.
Yeah, sure. I've even got a band on.
Terry. Terry. I don't know if you remember or not, but that was the bar that I was in front of when I put the pistol on the 3 bouncers.
No.
That's the bar.
I did not know
The
that.
Outland Ballroom in front of the house. But now it's the Our House.
I did not know that.
That's
Same
the-
guy, huh?
No. That the owner is a different guy. This was 3 bouncers, 2 from here and 1 from here. One from here was like 6'7" and had bright pink hair. You were at the trial.
Yeah, I was there.
When he testified, he was the one with the pink hair.
I got you. All right. I love you, bro.
Love you too, man. Y'all be safe.
See if I can't get some of these guys some pussy.
Y'all be safe.
Yeah, don't be giving up that booty, y'all.
All right, we're moving on, y'all. Moving on.
Run into the Terry stop and he's hanging out in that wretched bar.
You've been out for 3 fucking days and people are recognizing that shit. So what?
The owner was dressed like a fishing lure. He was very shiny.
We must stick out like a sore thumb.
Right? Nice jacket, nerd. Yeah. Fuck you, big sucker. All right, guys, I think I'm going to shut this one down. Sit down and try to make a plan, and I will be back here in just a little bit. Love every one of you.